my dears, and welcome back to my corner of the internet. I'm Shannon, and today I've got a fun video to share with you guys. I saw this video done on my dear friend Kathy's channel over at Kathy's Beauty Care Chats. I will of course link her video down below. If you're not familiar with Kathy, you are in for a treat. You are absolutely going to love her. She is this beautiful, bubbly, spunky woman that just brightens every day. Anytime I see that she's posted a video, I click it so fast and I watch, and she brightens my day every time I see her. So yeah, if you don't know Kathy, go meet Kathy. She's the sweetest. So this video is, imagine if you lost all of your makeup. What would be the 10 items that you would immediately repurchase? You know, those 10 holy grail items that you would need to get back in your collection as soon as possible. So let's just jump on into it. I'm kind of going to go in order of how you would put them on your face. Like, we'll start with primer, we'll end with mascara. And for primer, the one that I chose is from Smashbox, and it is their Photo Finish Primer Water. I love this so much. It's become my all-time favorite primers. Smashbox always kills it with primers, I find. I love their green color correcting primer. I love their primerizer. Just, you can't go wrong with Smashbox primers. But this one, since I started using this one, it's beat all others. It's beat them all. So good. Plus, where it's a nice spray, it's refreshing. It just feels good, especially if you're putting your makeup on first thing in the morning and you come downstairs and you're still kind of tired. You get your coffee, you go back up, you're ready to put your makeup on, you spray this on, and it's just a lovely refresher. And it smells real good, so yes. Smashbox Primerizer. Next step would be foundation. For the longest time, I have said in my videos that I'm not a big foundation user or lover, mainly because a lot of times I find them too heavy. I don't think it looks that great on me, and I prefer BB cream. But I've been trying some foundations lately, and one that I recently tried that I am absolutely in love with, I had a small sample of it, you might remember from a haul last week. It's the Fenty Beauty Matte Foundation. I don't have my little bottle to show you right now because it's already gone into my empties. I've used it up. I loved it so much. I've just repurchased. I'm waiting for it to come. It is so good. It's also not outrageously priced. Like, it's higher up there, but compared to some other sort of brands you could find at Sephora, it's not too bad. And it's fantastic. It makes your skin look flawless instantly. And yeah, it's converted me. I'm now, at least for Fenty, a foundation lover. Next up for me would be bronzer. Again, this is an item that I don't have to hold and show you because it's already gone into my empties basket, and that is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This bronzer is, in my opinion, another game changer. First of all, it smells like you're on vacation, like on a tropical vacation. It smells so good. It's so light and buttery and buildable. So good. The biggest complaint about Physicians Formula at any point is that they don't have a huge range of shades, which sucks. And the same is true for the bronzer. But if you can find your shade in it, it's so good. It's a little pricey for drugstore, but it's worth it. It's amazing. Next up, moving on to blush. I was looking through my blushes. I don't have a ton. Blush isn't something I'm drawn to a lot, you know, when you're out and about. But I do have some that I love. And the one that I love the most and would 100% repurchase immediately is from Cargo Cosmetics, and it's called the Big Easy. First of all, I love their packaging. It's so nice and sturdy. And the Big Easy is this light pink blush. It's beautiful. To me, it kind of just gives you that effect of you've been outside in the cold and your cheeks have just a whisper of pink to them. and I just love that. So for me, my skin already has a lot of redness in it, so when I put the foundation on and the bronzer, I don't particularly want to go in with anything that's going to add too much redness again. So I prefer to stay with pink, and this one is my favorite. Next up for highlighter. Highlighter was a tricky one to pick because there's so many good ones, but my current favorite, the one that I would repurchase if I lost all my makeup, is from Physicians Formula, and it's the Butter Highlighter. They're beautiful, so beautiful. And more than that, like, first of all the butter products, they're aptly named because they feel like butter, and they're just so beautiful, and they just feel, when you touch them, it feels like you're touching butter. It's gorgeous. So that would be a tough one. I kind of went back and forth between the Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter and this one, but in the end, I think this one, I love it. So next up, I went with lip products, and lip products are taking up 2 of my 10 because I use a lot of lip products. So I wanted to pick one that was a lipstick and then one that was a lip balm because I use a lot of lip balms as well. So for the lipstick, I picked this one. It's in the classic Revlon Super Lustrous line, and I just love this line. The lipsticks are so beautiful. They've been around for decades, so they've got that staying power, so you know they're good. And this one is in the shade Wine with Everything, and it's what I'm wearing right now. And it's just a really pretty red. I love reds and mauves, but reds is where my heart's at, and this one is definitely a top favorite. The lip balm that I would choose, I'm using this particular flavor just because it's what I have here, but honestly, any of the Burt's Bees lip balms, I love them. They're so hydrating, they're so comfortable. My favorite is just the original one in the yellow packaging, but the one I'm using right now is the Ultra Conditioning with the silver top, and it says it has 4-hour hydration, and I would agree with that. It's so good. But yeah, any of the Burt's Bees lip balms, specifically the yellow original one. Next up, we move on to eyes, and I've picked an eyeshadow palette and then sort of an eyeshadow single that I would purchase right away because I love them so much. So for the palettes, I went back and forth between 2. The first one is the Tarte and Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. I love this palette so much. As you can see, I've hit pan on a ton of them. Plus it comes with the highlighter, blush, and bronzer, so you have sort of, it's kind of a way to cheat and have 2 highlighters, blush, and bronzers in your 10 products. And I love that it's just a lot of neutrals, but a lot of really beautiful blendable colors, and that way, you know, you can kind of do any day, everyday looks any day. And the second palette that I was trying to choose between is the Eyes Are the Window Shadow palette from Stila. This one is in the color scheme of Spirit. They have a few different ones, and this is the Spirit one. So gorgeous. Again, a bunch of empty pans here because I love this so much. And in the end, this is the one that I chose. Again, it's for the sort of the same reason. It's a lot of neutrals, a lot of just beautiful natural colors that you can use for so many different looks. Plus you've got some more dramatic ones here like the burgundy and the black, and then a lot of the ones that are missing are like the browns and stuff. So getting a fresh new one would be fantastic, because then did you see that? Replay.
Getting a fresh new one would be fantastic, because then did you see that?
In the end, this is the palette that I chose because I love it so much. I love Stila eye products. If you have not tried Stila's eyeshadows, you need to. They're in a league of their own. They're so blendable. They're so pigmented. They're so gorgeous. You gotta try it. The single that I chose, also from Stila, it's one of their Magnificent Metals glitters. This one here, this one is in the shade Smoky Storm. It's the glitter that I have on my eyes right now, because you know, if you've been around this channel for any length of time, that of course there would be glitter purchased immediately if I lost all my makeup. So yes, and these glitters are outstanding. Again, if you haven't tried these, you should. They're so good. Plus they're so easy to use because they come with a doe foot applicator that allows you to be really precise and like get right in the corners if you want to. The only thing I will warn you about is when you're putting it on the lid, stop before you get as high up as you want to go, because it will spread a bit when you blink your eyes. Even if you try to let it dry before you blink, which I do try to do, but then it always goes up just a little higher than where I put it. So I just make sure to always stop before I get to where I want it to go, and then it just kind of spreads up there itself. For mascara, I wasn't sure which direction I wanted to go. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go with an all-time favorite mascara or the one that I'm currently loving right now. In the end, I went with the one I'm loving right now, and this is from Burt's Bees. And this is their Nourishing Mascara in black. I love this. I love the idea of a more natural mascara because, of course, since it's going in so close to your eyes, I just like the idea of something more natural, and I've been loving this. I think it does a good job. You need a couple of coats to get it, you know, nice and thick, but I love it. And yeah, I would repurchase it right away if I lost it. So there you go, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, of course, I will be linking Kathy's video down in the description box below. You have to go and check her out. You are going to fall in love with her. She is just fantastic. If you do go check her out, make sure when you comment you let her know that I sent you. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.